Welcome back to another Madden 20 video I have for you guys here today. Today it's going to be more Bengals franchise. Last episode we took down the Steelers 48-27, and now we have a 3-game streak of scoring over 40 points, which is kind of ridiculous. I toned down the sliders at the end of last episode if you guys missed that. But hopefully they, play a little bit better against the Jets, because I feel like it's sort of unrealistic that this offense is playing that well, but we'll see what happens. We do have a new injury though. So let's check that out. But actually, really quickly, before I check that out, if you guys are new around here and are enjoying this series and are looking forward to some more franchise content, consider subscribing to the channel. It would be awesome if you can come back for my next upload. But now, let's check out this injury. It is Deshaun Davis. He is out 3 weeks. He was actually a bit of a starter last week because Jermaine Pratt was injured. But since Jermaine Pratt isn't listed there, it leads me to believe he is back and healthy for this game against the Jets. Let me just check to see. I think he should be now back in the starting lineup. He is back. Okay, starting at left outside linebacker, perfectly fine. And honestly, I'm comfortable with the other linebackers. Deshaun Davis was all right when he came into play, but we have some decent depth here, so I'm actually okay with that. But we do have a weekly award winner. It was Jermaine Pratt. He played like the first quarter, or like maybe a bit into the second quarter, and then he got hurt. He didn't play much, but he made an impact nearly immediately. We also have to, consider Le'Veon Bell here as the X-Factor running back. What are we going to do about Le'Veon Bell? Let's go to slow him down. Our run defense has been pretty good so far this year. That should change this game, though, because I'm pretty sure I changed their run blocking sliders. Let me make sure. I actually don't remember what they were before that, but let me see what the sliders are looking like right now. I think I did adjust their run blocking sliders. I think everything else should be okay, so hopefully it makes it a little bit more difficult for us to score against the Jets here. Alright, I just scouted these 2 middle linebackers here. Neither of them look too good just right off the bat. Usually, if your top skill is hit power, that doesn't really translate to overall too well. But Javier Mays could be something, B+ tackling, I don't know. And then I also scouted some more defensive tackles. We have, where is he? Sherman Warner looks pretty good in the 3rd round, B+ finesse, B block shed, B- play rec. Obviously, it depends on the combine grade for him. But usually if they're built like that, they are pretty fast. What else can we do before the game starts? We can upgrade players, and the Jets are 8-3. Interesting, but let's upgrade some players here. We have Geno Atkins, Darqueze Dennard, John Ross, Jonah Williams, Sam Hubbard, Jermaine Pratt, Demetrius Cox, Jeff Driscoll. Okay, I'll probably only spend it on the notable starters. But Geno Atkins, I kind of want him. I don't even know. Like, he's already very good. There's nothing I could really get up on him, honestly. Let's go into Speed Rusher. Sometimes this is glitchy, and Speed Rusher will upgrade a ton. +3 to finesse moves. Okay, +1 to hit power as well. Darqueze Dennard, I'm definitely looking to move on from him at the end of this season. Let's just go into slot, though, I guess. Make him an all-around better cornerback for the bit more he has to play on this team. +2 to tackling's not too bad. John Ross, I would love. He doesn't need a speed upgrade, but it would be awesome if he can go up to 98 speed. I'd like his catching to go up and his route running to get a little bit better. So I think I'm going to go into route runner. He's going to be a 76 overall now. Awareness, catching traffic, catching by 3, medium, route running by 1. That was a good upgrade package. Jonah Williams, starting left tackle. Is the glitch still in effect? It is. It says he has not yet played it down, but that is just not true. I'm going to go into pass protector. I want him to fit the scheme this entire time he's on the team, honestly. +1 to pass block, +2 to pass block power. Sam Hubbard and Jermaine Pratt, I'll use the upgrade points on and then simulate the rest. So Sam Hubbard, I don't really think he's ever going to fit the scheme at run stopper. It's just going to take a lot. I would love his block shed to go up. I'm fine with him specializing in finesse moves and speed and stuff like that, so he can just be a speed rusher. I went into run stopper. It's fine. Speed rusher went up. I went down and I meant to go back up again. +3 to block shed, though. I'll take that. And then Jermaine Pratt, my user of choice. What can we get up on him? His tackling is fine. It's +2 right now, but I'd love that to get into the 90s. His zone coverage is almost in the 70s, so I'm going to go into zone coverage here. Maybe get into that 70 threshold. +1 to man, +2 to zone. Alright, so his zone coverage will be in the 70s, which is awesome. Simulate the rest of those, and now we can check out the Jets roster and then get into the game. Sam Darnold here is the starting quarterback for the Jets. Le'Veon Bell, of course, the starting running back, the superstar X-Factor on offense. Aaron Ripkowski, the fullback. Robbie Anderson, Jamison Crowder, Quincy Enunwa, the wide receivers. Christopher Herndon, the starting tight end. Kelvin Beachum at left tackle. Kalichi Osemele at left guard. John Sullivan at center. Brian Winters at right guard. Brandon Shell at right tackle. Leonard Williams, beastly left end here for this team. Henry Anderson at right end. Defensive tackle, of course, they have Quinnen Williams, arguably the best player in this last year's draft. I think he's the highest rated rookie in the game. He's ridiculous. Steve McClendon is also here. He's not bad. Jordan Jenkins, left outside linebacker. Avery Williamson, CJ Mosley at middle linebacker. Brandon Copeland, I guess, is starting at right outside linebacker. Ja'Kai Polite, who was just cut in real life. I think he's on like the Seahawks practice squad or something right now. I'm not sure if he's going to be starting much for this team. Tremaine Johnson, Brian Poole, Darrell Roberts at cornerback. Marcus May starting at free safety. Jamal Adams, one of their better defensive players, at strong safety. Greg Joseph, the kicker. Lack Edwards, the punter. Of course, the Jets were the franchise team I used last year in Madden. That went sort of well, so I have a decent understanding of this roster. Of course, it changed a ton from last year, though. Let's hop into this game. They have a pretty good team right now. They're 8-3. Let's see. I didn't mean to start trading, but let's see if we can come away with a win. Also, just quickly, I'm spending my coach experience on the linebackers. I don't know if I was trying to save up for anything. I may have mentioned that before, but just looking at it again, I think it's just way more beneficial to get the linebacker upgrade. Just get Jermaine Pratt as good as he can possibly be. Okay, first down and 10, the first play from scrimmage. A pretty nice return from Darius Phillips, takes it to the 31. Joe Mixon will get this handoff. We have to look out for their linebackers for sure. They have great middle linebackers who can easily force Joe Mixon to fumble because worse linebackers have forced him to fumble in the past, so it's not going to be an easy outing for him, I don't think. John Ross on this slant will catch it, but then get blown up by Jamal Adams. Great concentration, though, to haul that pass in. Okay, third down and 8 here. I'm going to be looking at Tyler Boyd potentially across the middle. Actually, A is wide open. I'll throw that to him. It's not going to be for a first down, but I think that puts us in field goal range. I hope Tyler Boyd wasn't getting open, because when I was kind of looking in his direction, it looked like he was a bit covered. But let's see if Randy Bullock can make this field goal. I feel like that might be good. Yeah, it definitely looks like it has the accuracy. Does not have the power, though. Bounces off the crossbar, and, we won't get anything from that drive. I'm going to be on Jesse Bates here. This is actually just going to be an outside carry, and Jesse Bates plays it wonderfully. Le'Veon Bell goes down in the backfield. 4th down and 2, they should punt. And with one of the worst punts I have ever seen, Lack Edwards kicks it out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Okay, well, Joe Mixon tried to take that handoff, but had absolutely nowhere to go. Copeland in the backfield. Mixon's struggling right now, but he's only had 4 carries. Obviously, he has a ton of game, to change that. I think I have X open here. Tyler Boyd will catch it. I don't think that's a first down. That's going to be really close. It's 4th and inches at the 44-yard line. I'm so tempted to go for it, but I think I'm just going to punt this one away. Let's see if we can pin him deep and maybe get a safety. Here we go. That punt looks like it could be decent. There's some winds blowing the ball back. That's not the best punt I've ever had, but at the 13-yard line, not bad. Let's play the field position game in this one. No, I got tripped up with Jermaine Pratt. I think I could have been fast enough to catch up to him if I hadn't, gotten tripped up in some traffic. It's fine, though. It's a first down for the Jets as I look to, get the first points on the board. That was a great play by Jermaine Pratt, and somehow Christopher Herndon holds on to that one. That's going to be a broken tackle, I believe, for Jamison Crowder. Is he number 82? He is. 1 rush, 9 yards. I guess that RPO counted as a rush. So 3rd down and 3. I'm going to call some nickel. I believe they're going to pass it. Let me shade inside with the secondary. I feel like this is going to be a pass. It's actually going to be a run play. Le'Veon Bell is almost picking up that first. I think he got 4 yards. They're probably going to give it to him. Yeah, 1st down and 10. Good running there by Bell. He's also over 1,000 yards on the year. Oh, that's just dropped. Just straight up. It looked like Quincy Enunwa just thought too much about it. I think he was, thinking where he was going to go with the ball before he actually caught it. 3rd down and 10. He looked baffled there that he actually dropped that one. I think Jermaine Pratt is, dead tired. Look at him. He's about to, pass out over there. He's trying not to run too much with him. That was on me. I definitely just left that zone. That's my fault. That was a first down, though. Nice play call by the Jets. If they watched film on the Bengals and realized that Jermaine Pratt loves to just follow one receiver, that's a great play call then. I'm going to imagine that's what happened. Oh, okay. I got destroyed. I was covering one of the tight ends with Malik Jefferson, and if Sam Darnold would have looked that way, that would have been a huge gain. I was about to get burned. And Jermaine Pratt is still in, and it looks like he really is about to die. He is so tired. I need to sub him out or something here. Yeah, he is so tired. Oh my god, his cuts are so slow. I think Shaquem Griffin may have to come in for a bit. Alright, so Shaquem Griffin, some fresh legs, checks into the game here. It is the end of the first quarter, so I probably could have put Jermaine Pratt back in. It's fine, though. Oh my god, that was a great tackle evasion there by Enunwa. Is he number 81? Just want to make sure I'm getting these numbers correct. I think that is Quincy Enunwa. His third catch of the day. I'm just going to call some goal line defense. I am fully expecting a run here. And hopefully if it's not a run, we can just get back and sack Darnold. I also run committed, so... There we go. Sam Darnold just got sandwiched by like 4 different players. Sam Hubbard is having a great game right now. Preston Brown just destroys slant plays. This is like his 3rd interception on slants, I believe, this year. He's going to try to house this one. Jamison Crowder in pursuit, though. Jamison Crowder is much faster than Preston Brown, but it's okay. He nearly flipped the field. 5th interception on the year for Preston Brown. We had the ball at the 34-yard line. Let's go. Other teams need to learn not to throw slants near his way. He at least has another interception in his own end zone on a slant play. Oh, Tyler Eifert's wide open. Great throw by Andy Dalton. Tyler Eifert's going to lower his shoulder, embrace the contact, go down at the 8-yard line, and the Bengals are looking to score. I went with some play action last play, and let's just say it did not work. We have the ball now at the 18-yard line. Still 2nd and goal, though. Okay, Joe Mixon taking that one directly up the middle. Pretty much regains everything we just lost. So that's going to be 3rd down and goal at the 7-yard line. And we're going to look to pass the ball here, see if we can convert a touchdown. Let's see what kind of look we're getting from these safeties. Maybe A.J. Green could get open. I think A.J. Green will be open. I'm going to throw it to him. Oh, that was a horrible throw. That throw was absolutely abysmal by Andy Dalton. Okay, hang on a second. Look where this was supposed to go. And look where it actually went. So A.J. Green is cutting right now. He is open. 1,000,000% he is about to be wide open. If this ball is thrown, like, over here, it is going to be a very easy touchdown. I think everybody can see that. But the ball is actually thrown directly where Tremaine Johnson is. Even A.J. Green doesn't react because he doesn't expect the ball to be over there. You see what I mean? If the ball was right here, where the cursor is, at that same time, A.J. Green would catch it for a touchdown 100% of the time. But instead, it was a terrible throw. Andy Dalton wasn't even getting pressured either. It's a great block by Joe Mixon, by the way. He wasn't even really getting pressured. He had so much time to throw that. I mean, I guess like Henry Anderson is kind of in his face a little bit, but still, man. You expect Dalton to make that throw. Let's call some man coverage on 3rd down and 11. Probably should be a nickel, but it's fine. I'm going to man up myself on Quincy Enunwa. Jermaine Pratt's good enough. Le'Veon Bell catches it, and that's a great tackle by Jefferson. Let's go. This is quite the defensive game right now. And I actually kind of like it. We've had some like sort of crazy high-scoring affairs as of late. And it's nice. It's nice and different to see a defensive game. After having said that, I still would like to score a little bit. So, let's see what we can do on this drive. Tyler Eifert, I think, is going to be the look. Because it looks like Jamal Adams is actually blitzing. Tyler Eifert will be the target on that one, and that's going to be a grab. What a nice catch there by Tyler Eifert. CJ Mosley had pretty good coverage on him, too. I'm not going to overthink this one too much. I feel like the run can be open. If I can bounce this outside of Jonah Williams, this looks like it could be a first. I'm going to bounce it all the way to the outside. Joe Mixon gets even more to the outside. Somehow beats by, is that Darryl Roberts, I believe? I think so, number 27. Not bad. Joe Mixon made his day look a little bit better, but that was like the only good handoff he's had. I think he had one other near first down, but other than that, he's been stuffed. Let's see if we can just get a quick pass here for the first down. Drew Sample, honestly, on this streak could be open. Depends where CJ Mosley goes. All right, so B is going to be open. That actually cleared out CJ Mosley really nicely. Tyler Boyd will catch that for the first. Stanley Morgan in the flats is going to be open, catch this first down, and then just barely get caught from behind. Okay. Andy Dalton has checked down a good bit today, but I don't really think I want to go deep with him that often. The one time I did, I went sort of, it wasn't even that deep. It was like a 12-yard throw. He just could not make it, and it got picked off. The red zone offenses for these two teams has been horrible. 3rd and 15. I'm going to be looking for Tyler Eifert here, because it looks like Jamal Adams may be blitzing. Tyler Eifert, make this catch. You can't. Okay, that was good coverage as well. By number 51, is that Copeland? Isn't he a pass rusher, man? Alright, well, let's at least make this field goal. We missed one earlier. That should be good, unless it gets blocked. It's not going to be blocked. Randy Bullock 1 for 2 on the day. Alright, the Bengals calling a bit of a blitz here. 1st down and 10. See if it pays off. That is going to be slants, and 2 Bengals players got caught up with one another. Jesse Bates has to be in pursuit of Robbie Anderson, who is very fast. I did not expect Bates to catch him, and he did not. That was a great play call from the Jets, though. Caused a bit of confusion with the Bengals defensive backs, and Robbie Anderson just walks into the end zone untouched. Oh, AJ Green should get pretty open here. Try to throw this in one immediately. AJ Green's wide open. This is identical to what the Jets just did to us. And AJ Green, I feel like, can score this touchdown. Let's go. AJ Green. He's going to break out of one tackle attempt, and he's going to score that one. What was it, like a 72-yard touchdown? That was honestly identical to what the Jets just did. A slant on man coverage. It's lethal, especially when you have a good route runner like AJ Green. No, if I was a little bit faster with Preston Brown, I think that could have been another interception or at least a pass deflection. Rob Anderson, though, catching another slant. I need a big hit here from Sean Williams. It's not even going to come to that. Christopher Herndon catches that one over the middle, too, and the Jets are driving. It's going to be another slant pass to Robbie Anderson, and he goes down at the 5-yard line. I think all three of his catches have come on slant routes. Actually, he has 4 grabs. I guess he got another random one, but the main ones came on slants. First and goal, though, it's man coverage. If this is slants again, this is a touchdown. It's not going to be slants, and William Jackson gets turned around in the end zone. Jamison Crowder catches that touchdown. That's a huge drive for them because, like I mentioned earlier, I think I mentioned this earlier, they get the ball at halftime. So this game can get out of hand pretty quickly if they score another touchdown here with their next drive. We have 33 seconds left, so maybe we can just take a deep shot and get into field goal range or something. Oh, Joe Mixon might actually be able to do this here. Let's go, Joe. Joe Mixon going down the sidelines. Let's go. He's going to score a touchdown. What a nice run from Joe Mixon. Fantastic blocking as well. I know I mentioned I wanted to take a deep shot, but I was like, I definitely have time to start out on the ground. All right, well, Joe Mixon scores on the first play of that drive. Okay, that was a huge play to have right before halftime because now we have the lead going into the second half. The Jets have the ball 17-14. This is going to be an RPO, I believe, or maybe just a screen to Robbie Anderson, and he's breaking out of 2 tackle attempts, man. Robbie Anderson is posing to be a massive problem for us. He was probably one of my favorite players to use on the Jets last year as well, so I understand. He's very good in Madden. He's good in real life as well, but his stats are nutty in this game. This is going to be an outside stretch play that's played perfectly by Malik Jefferson. So our linebackers might not be too great in coverage. You might get some misconceptions based on the interception numbers and whatnot, but for the most part, other teams' tight ends and slot wide receivers and stuff always destroy us. But we are great in run defense. That is one thing we definitely have to pride ourselves in. All right, 3rd down and 12. We're in some nickel here. It's actually just going to be a draw. I expected a pass. Le'Veon Bell going to do his best to get the first down, but he can't. He takes it to the 50-yard line. And they will likely punt the ball here, unless they fake it. That would be kind of ballsy. AJ Green has been nasty on these slants so far this year. My God, he is so reliable. Jamal Adams levels him, but I don't really worry that AJ Green's going to fumble on hits like that. I trust him. I think I'm going to go slants again. It looks like Jamal Adams may be blitzing. If that's the case, John Ross is getting this. John Ross is going to get it over the middle. Juke out one defender as well, directly after catching it. Man, great awareness by John Ross to do that. Oh, Joe Mixon right up the middle. Going to go head-to-head with Jamal Adams. I'm actually surprised Joe Mixon didn't fumble. I tried to get my shoulder down in time. It did not work. But 12 for 129, obviously much inflated based on that one long run he had. 1st down and 10. Let's see if we can get going here. AJ Green on the comeback. He's going to catch that one. Completely over Trumaine Johnson. I'm going to go with a run play on 3rd down and 3. I think we can get to the outside and pick this up. Actually, Jamal Adams is over there. Yeah, okay. Jamal Adams set that edge beautifully. I had no room to go over there. 4th down and 2. We're going to take the field goal. That is going to be a sack by none other than Geno Atkins. 1.5 for him on the day. His 20th sack of the season. Within the next couple of weeks, he should break the record. I can't believe that's going to happen from a defensive tackle as well. It's nuts. I guess Aaron Donald got very close last year, so it's not super unlikely. I guess Aaron Donald is more of like a 3-4 D end, I guess, for that Rams team. I don't really know. I don't think, maybe he rushes off the edge a little bit. He definitely could do it. But Le'Veon Bell going nowhere. 3rd and 13. 3rd and long, they go with another draw. Didn't work in the past, and that ball, for some reason, was just like stuck to Le'Veon Bell's hands. You got to get those gloves checked out, man. Some crazy glue going on there. Oh, Tyler Boyd's wide open, deep down the field. Again, gets slammed by Jamal Adams. I need to worry about that a little bit more. I'm running way too, not cautiously into Jamal Adams. I definitely need to worry about him a lot more. He can easily change the game here with a fumble. 1st and 10, I'm going to flip this play to the other side. Maybe look at John Ross in that corner. We just have to be aware of Jamal Adams over there. John Ross is open, I believe. He's going to go up and make the grab over CJ Mosley, go down to the 10-yard line. That was a great catch there by John Ross. Maybe, that skill upgrade before the game came into effect there. Called 5 wide by mistake. I wanted to run the football, so we're going to run the football. Andy Dalton, quarterback draw. How often do you see this? Not very often with Andy Dalton. I tried to juke. What am I doing? He gained 5 yards, though. Not too bad, I guess. Joe Mixon up the middle, nearly got a touchdown. Gets denied, though. We're at the 1-yard line. I'm going to come out in a run, an audible to a pass, and hopefully we hit Tyler Boyd over the middle. This should be a touchdown. I'm getting sacked before I can even pass it. Copeland is having a phenomenal game right now. Okay, Jamison Crowder breaking out of that tackle attempt, and he's still going here. Jeez, Jamison Crowder. Great yards after the catch there, man. These Jets wide receivers are shedding the first tackler almost every time. All right, 3rd and 2 looks like a passing situation here. At least a passing formation for the Jets. It is going to be a pass. That player is open. Make the big play. You cannot. J.C. Jackson couldn't hit stick Enunwa in time. I think Enunwa would have held on to it even through the hit stick. I think the Jets are going with a run play here. I'm going to blitz. It's 1st and goal. Le'Veon Bell. Pretty good option to give it to right now. He's actually having the best game, but he will score that touchdown. 4 yards out. Makes this game closer. Oh, B is wide open. It's Tyler Boyd here once again in the open field. A nasty juke move to get more separation. And Andy Dalton nearly at 300 yards today. A.J. Green on this comeback. 2 players looking out for it, and A.J. Green still makes the catch. I'm going to run this with Andy Dalton. Come on, Andy. He fumbled, but I think it was for the 1st down. Let's go. That's the game plan. No, 4th and 1, really. It's going to be 4th down and 1. This is a tough decision, but I think the field goal is the smarter option right now. Because with the field goal, we force them, into getting a touchdown. A field goal doesn't really do that much good for them, because now we are up by 5. Okay, well, I'm comfortable with this lead. Hopefully the defense can clutch up. This Jets offense has been very good the past few drives, though. It'd be very ideal right now if Jermaine Pratt can get an interception. Okay, well, that happened. How did I just do that? That was a horrible throw by Sam Darnold. He literally looked like he passed it to Jermaine Pratt. Okay, I promise this is a live commentary. That probably seems sketchy as hell. Jamal Adams just flipped like head first into the turf. Oh my god. Hold on a second. That looked really funny. Maybe this isn't as funny as I think it is. Jamal Adams is just... Oh my god. Okay, I think that's pretty hilarious. Look at him, dude. He's so helpless. Oh, lordy. Oh, I didn't mean to zoom in. Hold on. Hang on. Let me zoom back out. Okay. Jesus. That's a broken neck and a half right there. Oh god. That's not good. Tyler Boyd, make this grab. You are going to, I think, oh my god. Tyler Boyd almost scored that. Good lord. That was pass interference as well. Are you kidding me? We're going to decline that. We're at the 1-yard line with the decline. I don't know why I called 5 wide. That was a mistake. I thought I was, okay. Well, quarterback draw. Andy Dalton up the middle. Let's go. Easy. Easy money. Okay. That was way too easy. Let's go. That's going to be a screen pass to Le'Veon Bell. Geno Atkins nearly gets there right as the pass was thrown. There's a 1st down for the Jets. They're having a pretty good drive right now. A couple bad throws by Sam Darnold, but hasn't really hurt him yet. 3rd down and 10. I'm going with a blitz. Let's apply the pressure. The blitz doesn't necessarily work. Forces Darnold to get the ball out quickly, and Quincy Enunwa just drops it. That's his 2nd drop of the game. Okay, 4th and 15 after a false start. Let's go. Going to cornerback blitz. Let's see if the cornerback can get there. That should be intercepted, and it's not going to be. J.C. Jackson goes to jump it. Robbie Anderson didn't score that? It looked like he was in. Jesse Bates brings him down at the 1-yard line. That was a nice tackle, I guess, but I thought J.C. Jackson had the positioning. Robbie Anderson just barely sneaks that one by. Now they're at the 1-yard line. We're going to run commit and hope that somebody gets back. This is probably going to be a run play. It's going to be a play action, and Jermaine Pratt is back there, sacking Sam Darnold at the 10-yard line. Let's go. Jermaine Pratt might be the second best player on this defense this year, honestly. Geno Atkins might be the best. But my God, they're both having insane years. That's going to be Christopher Herndon, though, for the touchdown. Tight ends, I'm telling you, destroy us. Our linebackers really need to get better in coverage this offseason. They have 2 minutes and 7 seconds left. They probably are going to go for the onside kick here, and they're going with a normal kickoff. Okay, I think it's because the 2-minute warning hasn't hit yet. If it were like under the 2-minute warning, I think they would probably go for the onside there. So we are just keeping the ball on the ground. Absolutely no reason to pass it. Even in this RPO, if the run isn't open, I'm still handing it off. So Joe Mixon, they're going for the ball, of course. Joe Mixon, though, does not give it to him there, at least. Let's just run the ball here again. 3rd down and 5. We pick up the first down. That's awesome. If we don't pick up the first down, it's really not that big of a deal. I'd rather run the ball and trust the defense than potentially throw an interception here. I'm going all the way to the outside here. Joe Mixon's going to try to lower his shoulder. That's not enough for the first. It's going to be 4th down and 1. Let's punt the ball back to them. I'm not going for it here. The defense has been alright so far today, so I trust them that they can get a stop when we need it most. We're just going to chill in nickel and different like sub packages like that for the rest of the game. 1st and 10. It'd be nice if we can just finish this game right now. I nearly called another interception. That would have been nutty if I did. That should be picked off. It's going to be picked off. What are you doing, Sammy? Jermaine Pratt, house this one. Come on, let's go. Jermaine Pratt's going to house it. Come on. Another pick 6. Let's go. Jermaine Pratt putting the game away, as he did against the Raiders too. Again, no kicking meter. And that's good. Let's go. I'm getting used to this now. And this is going to be another 40-point game. Yeah, offense still seems a little bit too easy. I get that was a defensive touchdown, but I think I'm going to have to tweak the sliders even more. That was another great kick with no kick meter. All right. I think I got the timing down a little bit. One more interception here for good measure. Let's go. J.C. Jackson. And that entire crowd of people, somehow he comes up with it. And just like that, our win streak gets extended even further. I don't know how we are doing this. We are taking down some pretty solid teams these past few weeks. But Sam Darnold had 440 yards, but tossed 4 interceptions. Of course, one of those really didn't matter. It was a Hail Mary right at the end. Had an okay day. He definitely threw the game away, though, at the end. Jermaine Pratt caught 2 very easy interceptions, to be honest. Andy Dalton, again, continuing his trend of throwing for a ton of yards and then having like the same number of touchdowns as interceptions. I don't know, keeps happening. Joe Mixon was phenomenal again, but he had a long of 75. Take that away, he still had a pretty good day, but he was not over 100. So I don't think the run blocking sliders are that crazy. They just had that one ridiculous run, and it inflated like everything here. AJ Green, 7 for 131 and a touchdown. Tyler Boyd was pretty good today, 5 for 87. A couple other guys getting involved as well. Not many sacks let up today. That was huge. Cordy Glenn, the lone sack allowed. That's fine, though. Jermaine Pratt, 11 total tackles, 2 interceptions, 70-yard interception return for a touchdown, and a sack, and a tackle for loss. He's ridiculous. We also had another interception, though. Another pretty long return is what I meant to say. Preston Brown, a 67-yard return. J.C. Jackson got the interception right at the end. And then 1.5 sacks for Geno Atkins, 1 for Jermaine Pratt, half for Sam Hubbard and Carl Lawson. The defense definitely played very well. That was a close game for most of the way until in the 4th quarter we just kind of ran away with it. Okay, so let me just check something quickly. I feel like that is back-to-back-to-back player of the weeks, but let's actually view this message quick. I forgot about this. How did we do? All things considered, I'm pretty happy with our front 7 after the game today. Very few teams can say they held Bell to under 4 yards per carry. Amazing. 300 experience for the defensive line. Not bad. Let's advance the week here and see if Jermaine Pratt actually got another Defensive Player of the Week award. And I'm pretty sure he did. He did. 11 tackles, 1 sack, 2 picks, and a touchdown. Okay, so week 13, that's the one we just had. So we got that. We got week 12, and we got week 11. We did not get week 10. That would have been cool, but we got week 8. That could have been ridiculous if we strung all of those together. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode, and I just noticed that we are on top of the division. Yeah, these sliders need to be changed. Okay, so what do I want to change? Quarterback accuracy, even though it's at 60, that's honestly fine for me. Andy Dalton still misses so many throws. Let's bump down wide receiver catching. I was going to say, I need to make offense harder for me. I'm going to bump down wide receiver catching to 45. Run blocking, I'm still going to bump down a little bit. Let's go into the 30s there. Tackling, let's bump this down. Pass coverage, I'm going to bump that down. Interceptions, I'm going to bump that down. And then on their side, pass coverage, let's bump this up to like 60. Tackling, I'm going to go up to 60. Interceptions, I'm going to actually keep at 43. I throw a good number of picks. I think that's fine. Pass defense reaction time, I'll bump that up. And then, honestly, their offense was difficult to stop. Sam Darnold just kept making really stupid decisions. Wide receiver catching, I'll bump up a bit for them. Run blocking, I'm going to move up a ton to like 70. This might be overkill, but Le'Veon Bell's good, man. How did he play so badly against us? Their quarterback accuracy, I think, is fine. There's a couple overthrows, not a crazy number. I think it's a fair number, though. Honestly, I think this is good. We're going to roll with these for next week. Also, one more thing. It's not like I want injuries to happen. It's just that I feel like nobody gets hurt. You know, like I want to make this a bit more realistic. Let's go to 30. I hope not now like everybody gets injured. That would be kind of unfortunate. But those are going to be the changes for next episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, though. If you did end up enjoying, feel free to leave a like on the video. Definitely helps me out in the end. Thank you guys so much for watching one final time, and I will talk to you guys soon.